What's up, everybody? DeAngelo here, and this video is going to be all about CPA. So CPA networks, CPA traffic sources. Traffic sources you can use for CPA, and things of that nature. So as you can see today, we got in the mail, see our Cash Network hat, the shirt, and they even handwritten us a card, guys. My affiliate manager did that, so shout out to her as well. So let's just dive in this. Also, don't forget to put your addresses down below because the $50 giveaway is tomorrow. Now, getting right into this. If you're an experienced marketer or someone that's making more than $250 a week, I would recommend Cash Network to you. If you're not making $200 a week, then you should probably start off with a easier network or a smaller network or one that has a payout that's a lot lower, because here the payout minimum is $500 a week. So if you are making $500 or more a week, then you're basically not going to get paid until you beat that threshold or whatnot. So that's the only downfall, if you can say. But if you make more than that, it really doesn't affect you in any way. So it all depends on your current level. But other than that, guys, I guess I can't even consider that a downfall. But if you consider that a downfall, there really isn't any other ones. They just added pay per call offers, so that's in there, and that's super nice. And the affiliate managers, they're good. I can say that they are really good or whatnot. Like I said, the handwritten card, didn't get that from any other CPA network I've been with, and I haven't even sent the most amount of traffic to CPA to Cash Network. So that tells you something right there. But this is a very good one if, like I said before, if you're making at least $200 a week. Because if you're not, then like if you only make, like, let's say $500 for the whole month, that's basically like on a monthly term. And I would recommend being on a weekly term, which this obviously they do have, but you still have to beat that threshold. Now the next one is MaxBounty. Now MaxBounty is one of the bigger networks, and if you know me, like, I really don't like bigger networks or whatnot. I had a whole little strip going on, with like 3 months, what was it, like 2, 3 months or something like that. They did pay me though. Not gonna lie, they paid me like $70,000 or whatnot in the course of like 2 or 3 months. So not bad. But them being a big network, they shut down my account with like no reason at all. They basically saw one of my videos I made on YouTube and was like, "Oh, we don't like your video," and they just shut down my account. Like, that's literally, like, that was it. Like, they said, "Oh, we don't like your video on YouTube." It wasn't bashing them. It basically was showing just showing the new people or whatnot how to use Craigslist to make to use Black Hat. Well, for them it's a Black Hat for the CPA network or whatever. Basically, I was just showing people how to use Craigslist and get away with it. That was it or whatnot. And even though I personally wasn't doing that and I was using paid advertising on my account, they didn't like it, so they shut down my account. So at the end of the day, it's still my fault, and it'd be like that sometime. Another thing I don't like about MaxBounty is that if you don't give up your traffic source and how you're running it, they can also shut down your account and they won't pay you. So yeah, they do that. So that's another thing as well. But if you're like a brand new person, their threshold is only $100. Like, I would get in there, get you some cash, so that you can start running paid advertising and then go to a different network. Because, like I said before, when you start running some serious stuff where you're putting in thousands of dollars a day, they're gonna hit you up like, "Hey, what are you using for traffic?" And then if you don't tell them what you're using and all this extra stuff, they will shut down your account and you will not receive any money. So if you just spent 10 grand that week on paid advertising and then you don't give the advertiser, the advertiser is going to ask for, well, hey, what are you running it on? They're going to ask for your campaign. If you say no, then they're basically going to shut down your account. No ifs, ands, or buts. So that's pretty much it on that one. Like I said, with the smaller networks like CPA, Cash Network or whatnot, you don't really have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about any of that extra stuff like that or whatnot. Like, I haven't had any problems with any of my accounts with them. Like, my account got shut down over here on MaxBounty. They took 2 grand or whatever that they were supposed to give me or whatever. Kept it. Wasn't a big deal. It was only 2 grand. And, over here, I've had problems with getting paid out, but I've always gotten paid. That's another thing right there. Always gotten paid. And I did have one crappy manager over here, but my new manager, she completely, makes up for the crap that I got from my last manager. So if you don't like your affiliate manager, just ask for a new one, right? I mean, you can just always do that. Like if you get one that just never replies to you or never talks like or responds to any of your messages, even though they're online and stuff like that. I mean, you just go to somebody else. I mean, like, cause don't get me wrong, some of them will only reply to you if you're making money, which makes sense. Cause I mean, they are running the business. They want to talk to the people who are bringing money in or whatnot. You know, so it makes perfect sense or whatever. But if you want, like, I mean, not all of them are like that. Some of them will respond to you whether you are making money or not. So if you want one of those and yours won't reply, then I would recommend just asking for a new one. And to do that, you can like legit just go to support or whatnot and just ask for a new affiliate manager. And then we got Purefly. So Purefly is another good one as well. You know, these are like the big top three that I would recommend or whatnot. Like, well, I guess if you're like I said, if you're an experienced marketer, I wouldn't recommend MaxBounty at all. If you're a brand new person and you're just trying to get some money, I would recommend them or whatnot. If you're well, either way, it doesn't really matter. Purefly is just just here just to be here. But they shave really hard, right? Like that's in my experience, right? That said, this is all just my experience with these networks, guys. They shave really bad. Like I mean, really bad. Like I had, I think I actually showed. I had a video, or what? Now you guys can look it up. I had a campaign running over here with the same offer on Cash Network, and in Cash Network it made like $180, I want to say, in like 1 hour, and I had it running for like a full 24 hours over here, and it made like $60. So I literally just switched the links out. I switched the link from here back out with the link over on Cash Network, and the one in Cash Network made almost 3 times as much with in an hour than this one did for the entire day. And I didn't change anything. The times, everything was still the exact same, but didn't change the budget. Nothing. Literally just switched the link on the landing page, and so they shave extremely hard, at least in my experience, guys. Like I said, they don't. It's not like that for every single offer and stuff like that, because all CPA networks shave. It's just that simple, right? I don't care what anyone tells you. Every single CPA network shave, you are not getting every single one of your leads. It's just that simple, right? And so those are like the main three that I recommend. You can always, like, they are all pretty much the same thing, guys. I recommend just going to one that's somewhat big but not huge. Like if you can get into a private network, like that Mr. Opulence or whatnot. I mean that one as well. So that was called A1 Revenue. Yeah, so I mean theirs is pretty good as well. I actually got that training and everything over there. Personally, I don't think it was worth the price, but I mean it is what it is. Let's see. Then over here for offers. So if you wanted to like find a specific offer, so let's say if you were doing like dating or something like that. So let's say you were looking for a specific dating offer, you can come in here, you can type that, and look for a dating offer. If you're looking for, anything, any type of offer, you come over here and you look. I mean, basically this will tell you where it is, how much it's paying out, and stuff like that, because each network is different. Now, just because a network is paying out higher doesn't mean you should go to that network, because let's say one CPA network pays you out $3 and another CPA pays you out $5. Now, just because that's a $2 difference, which is very huge, like that is a huge difference. Even 50, even 20, 30 cent, guys, and like let's say the payout like is $2 here, 170 here, and then over somewhere else is $2. That is a huge difference. Like you really start to notice that little 5 cent or whatnot, like that really adds up in the long run. Like I mean, like a lot. But back to what I was saying. Like the other CP, just because a CPA network pays out lower doesn't mean that it's bad or is worse than the one that pays out higher. The one that pays out higher might shave you way more than the ones that pays out lower. So if the one that pays out lower gives you, let's say 8 out of the 10 of your conversions, and the one over here gives you, 2 out of the 10 of your conversions, which one are you going to make more money on? The one that pays you out less. So, you got to just test out different offers, test out offers from one page and test them out. Like you just got to test them out. Like I said, guys, that's just, how it works. That's happened with me with MaxBounty, Purefly, Cash Network, all of them, So, like I had one over here on MaxBounty. I was running a campaign on, and it got 400 clicks and not a single conversion. And I hit the affiliate manager like, this is that link is broken. Like, there is no way I've sent high quality traffic and haven't got a single conversion or whatnot. So then they end up finding out it was broken, and they're like, I don't know, for mine it just never worked, and I never got credit for those leads. So, and then I switched it over to a cash network, worked fantastically, right? And it can be vice versa. It can be, it's not working on Cash Network, but it works really good on PureFly or Neverblue or whatever one that you're in. So, you just gotta, really go into like just testing things out, guys. Like I said, this is all about being a marketer. It's just real life is just a lot of testing involved. Like, you're just testing if this landing page works with this offer. If this offer works with this landing page. If this works with this. If this works with this. Just because something works on, let's say, a Facebook ad campaign, that doesn't mean it'll work on a Google ad campaign. If it works on a Google ad campaign, that doesn't mean it'll work on Yahoo. If it works on native ads, like with Outbrain or something like that, that doesn't mean it's going to work the same exact way on another network. Like, these are very important tips right here, guys. Like, a lot of people, like I said, they probably won't even make it this far into the video or whatnot, but this is a lot of powerful information. So for traffic, so like for native ads, I'll use these people over here as well. So I mean, they have some really good stuff, but you got to dig deep, guys. Like, you got to go in and like really understand who the target audience is and things of like, and basically, that's a whole different video. But I use these people for native ads. I use Outbrain, they're down right now, and then for like, obviously you got to use Google ad traffic. Now, I would recommend using like YouTube ads or something like that, because they are expensive. There's really no way around it. They are super fucking expensive. Like, even the video views, like, it's like 10, 20 cent or whatever per view. And on Facebook, I mean, that's the best of the best. Like, they're a huge pain in the ass, but they are the best network to do business with. But with them being the best, they have so much, they just have so much power. So it doesn't matter if you're running 100% compliant with everything, they will still shut down your account, and there's nothing you can do about it. So then you got to keep going out and get account after account after account after account after account after account. And then, it's a lot of stuff that goes through with all of this stuff. So, like I said, they are the best. They are the number one that I would recommend for, for a newbie. Because, I mean, you can literally throw up damn near any ad and make money with Facebook ads. It's just mind-blowing. Now, if you're using Outbrain and, like other networks, native ad networks, it takes a little more depending on what you're running. And then you also, if you're running like dating offers, health products, stuff like that, for native ads or, Facebook ads or Bing ads or, or anything along those lines, or even Google ads, you're going to have to use a cloaker. Then when you have a cloaker, you'll be able to run whatever ads you want, but then your account eventually will get shut down because they don't want you running those, which is why you need a cloaker to begin with. Then the cloaker is also going to cost money as well, depending on which one. Some of them go by clicks. So if you get like 10,000 or 100,000 clicks or something like that, they'll charge like, I don't know, like $200 or $300 a month. Then you got some that just got a flat rate, like, where they'll pay. Do you pay like $200 a month or something like that? It all depends on which one that you're using. And then you can also use, Yahoo Gemini. Like, a lot of people don't even use Yahoo Gemini or anything like that. They just, I don't know. I haven't seen like literally anybody using this. Like, probably like one of the only people. Well, obviously I'm not the only person who uses Yahoo Gemini, but I like on the YouTube or whatnot, you don't see anyone like talking about it at all. So that's what I go over there. Then you got Twitter, of course. You can make some good money on Twitter as well. They are expensive as well. So, I mean, if you're going to go on an expensive network, I recommend like CPSs or something like that, or really high CPL, because if your advertising cost is like, let's say they're going to charge you $2 per click, you don't want your CPL, you don't want to use a CPL that's paying you $2.50. That's just a waste. Like, you're just wasting money at this point. So you should, if you're going to be paying that high for clicks, you might as well go ahead and just get an offer that's going to be paying you 10, 20, 30, 40, $50 or whatever for that click. So that way if 10 people go through, you spend $20 and you get one conversion for $50, you still just made $30 in profit, you know. So that's just what I recommend when it comes to those big networks and stuff like that. And as always, guys, if you need training, of course, you can always be a part of TeamDeAngelo. I mean, I go over all of this stuff right here in CPA. So this is like where everything is, you know. Then we also got done for you campaigns and stuff like that over here. So you guys can look that up on your own or whatnot. But I think that is pretty much it. You know, Biz Profits, they're a decent network, but they're all right. You know, I also have my own CPA network. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, I think I posted it a long time ago or whatnot. But where is it at? So as you can see, it's actually called CPA Freaks. Well, now we can just pull that up real quick. I haven't used it in a little bit. So as you can see, this is the TeamDeAngelo on CPA network or whatnot, and obviously only TeamDeAngelo members can be in here at the moment. But I'm gonna have it all set up to, you know, where I don't want to say I am, but I might like start letting, you know, new people come in and stuff like that for the CPA network. But like I said, guys, I think that's pretty much it. I hope this video helped you guys out. Lots of powerful information in here. Like, if you guys take it seriously, you know, really do research on the networks, guys. Like I said, it's really important to do research because a lot of people don't know why their ads don't work, and it's normally super simple. Like, for example, over here on Bing ads, there are a lot of older people on Bing ads, and then if you're trying to promote, you know, let's say, I don't know, something like that, someone in their teens are going to be using, right? You know, Bing ads are like, you know, it's mainly used for people who are older. So if you're trying to target a young demographic on here, it probably won't do too well because this is mainly full of older people. So like I always say, guys, if you're trying to sell a dog product to people who have cats, are you going to make any money? No. It's like having the cure to cancer. If I just came up to you right now and said, hey, I got the cure to cancer, and you don't have cancer, and you don't know anyone who has cancer, and you know, is it really going to be beneficial to you? No. You're not even, that's a huge thing. But if you don't have cancer, or you don't have a direct link to someone who does or something like that, then you're not going to buy it, even though people want that, right? If I had it and I could, you know, do that, if I'm trying to sell it to someone who doesn't have cancer, I won't make any money. It's just that simple, right? It's just like, I don't even know, guys, but, you know, I'm just quit rambling on here. But like I said, I hope this video helped you guys out. This is, like I said, some really powerful stuff. Really go through and do your research on every single one before you just throw up a campaign, because when you spend money, I mean, when you are using these paid advertising, you have to spend money. So, you know, that's pretty much it. Oh, yeah, almost forgot one, right? A big one. So you can also use buy sell ads. Now this one is like all about what is it? Like, this is just banner ads. So you can just go through. So let's say you were promoting an auto offer or something like that. You would just come in like an auto loan offer or something, right? You would come in here, and then all of these ads, you know, this is where your ad would be at. So now they are pretty pricey. So as you can see, like right here, this one's $800 for 30 days. So it all depends on what your budget is, and, you know, stuff along those lines. And, you know, that might seem like a lot, but, you know, that's impressions, not clicks. So gotta keep that in mind. But that is it, guys. Hope this video helped you out.